morning. It's nice and breezy this morning, and we are at TCU, not TSU, TCU campus. We're getting ready. This morning I'm going to stay in the ladies. You got it? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, we're going into the university. This is where the ladies conference thing is this morning. Like I said, it's cold, but let's go.
But thank you guys for coming out, for making sure you spend time with us today. I think you're in for a great treat. We've got some phenomenal speakers that have come here to pour into you, because sometimes we're a little tired, right? We need to be poured into. So I hope you walk away today feeling that energy has been poured into you because of all the work Stay has done to make sure you have dynamic speakers. So you got to give it up for Stay, because she has really put the energy in, making sure you walk away feeling good about business, about yourself, and about what you do in the community. So I'm just excited to be here. I do want to mention we are part of the Fort Worth Metropolitan Black Chamber of Commerce. We love what we do for the Chamber of Commerce because they show up for the business community. So if you are not a part of the Fort Worth Black Chamber and you are a business owner and you want to scale your business, you want to be in the room with the who's who's, you want to network, that is the purpose of joining the chamber. A lot of people say to me, why? The chamber don't do nothing. We do stuff like this.
Right.
You wouldn't know about it if you're not a member of the chamber, or if we're not sharing it on our Facebook, right? So if you want to be a part of something that's great, that's growing in Fort Worth, make sure you become a part of the chamber. We have so many events coming up this year that you do not want to miss.
Hi, thank you.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, good morning. I am so excited about being here this morning. And I want to echo what Monique said about Stay, that incredible organization, leadership, and vision for this women's conference. And I get a chance to work with Monique Winfrey and Stay Hall all day long, so that's no fun. They do so much. I really want you to know that they're both board members, and they are part of why the chamber is so effective. But I kind of start, and I got to just speak quickly to you because so much is going to happen. I don't want to waste any time. I just wanted to stand just for a moment to remind you of the importance of a women's conference. Because when we think about the impact that women-owned businesses have on the economy, it is tremendous. 21% of businesses in the U.S. are owned by women. And guess what? 9.4 million employees are impacted by those businesses. And how much do we contribute to the economy? More than $318 billion. So this is serious business today. I just want to remind you of the importance of that, and that the way we conduct business is so key. Because we don't know where the next Madam C.J. Walker is, right? Because, yeah. And we think about, when you see those numbers, often people say, you know, that's for other people. But guess what? When you look at Madam C.J. Walker, first she was a product of sharecroppers, slaves. All right, let's go. How about an orphan after that? After that, a widow. And after that, a millionaire. So how about that?
For the day, who has come all the way from Indiana to be with us. Miss T with the T is what she's known as. She'll be helping us, keeping us hyped up today, telling us where to go, when to be there. But we also have our morning prayer. So Miss T, you want to come up? Yeah, Miss T, y'all need to follow her on social media. Miss T with the T, she has an awesome morning show every day. She has thousands and thousands of subscribers. She gives out some good information and tons of energy. So y'all enjoy her. She'll be poking her head in and out. And let's have our morning prayer, and then we're going to release y'all to go out and speak to the vendors, do some shopping, and then head to y'all classes. Missy, you want to say hi, Bob? Miss Nick Bell, come up for the morning prayer. You want to say hi to everybody?
Well, hello everybody. I am Miss T with the T. I do a lot of live streaming on social media, mainly on YouTube, and I like to do a lot of motivation and positive messages to men and women. Try to motivate them to achieve goals and not get stressed out with life situations and things like that. So that's pretty much what I'm all about.
We are striving to have the ultimate drive. Ladies, it's time that we make ourselves a priority. But before we get into that, I want to take y'all back a little bit. How many of you remember this song? Early in the morning, I put breakfast on your table and make sure that your coffee has its sugar and cream. Y'all know what? Superwoman. Yeah. Because every day we wear our S on our chest and our capes on our back. We cook the food. We clean the home. We manage everyone's schedule in the home, all while holding out full-time jobs. When do you have time to take care of yourself? I bet it is hard and you hardly ever get around to it because you're exhausted. You are tired from doing all the things. But I'm my sister's keeper. And I'm here to remind you, girl, you take that trip. You go to the nail salon and get your nails done. Get your hair done. Who's in the lashes now? That's the new thing. Yes, you do that too. Who goes to the gym? Absolutely. I am in that as well. But y'all know that is still love, right? Because it's time for us to start chasing our dreams. It is time to go after every single thing that has our name on it. And I'm just going to be honest and go out here and say it. Ladies, y'all going to have to start putting a price on your services. Yeah, it is time that we stop working for free. You've been doing it for years. Get out of the background. Get your confidence up enough to tell people, this is my price. And that's it. And if they don't want that, you just say, okay, thank you so much for considering me. Have a wonderful day. Because that confidence is going to take you to the next level. And over the next 30, 40 minutes or so, this is what we're going to talk about in detail. We'll talk about why self-love is important. I'll tell you the difference between how you see yourself versus how other people see you. And then we'll round it out with some tips to back self-love. Sound good? Mm-hmm. The woman that you see standing before you right now, she's bold, confident, sure of herself, has purpose. But y'all, that wasn't always the case. Growing up, I was teased a lot. Every time I went around my family members, they always found a way to point out some flaw that I had or tried to make me feel like I was less than you. I'm sure a lot of you have felt that same thing. They were just, my teeth are big, I know it. They said I had teeth like a horse. I've always worn glasses. They said I had my faults. My feet are big. Guess what? They talk about that too. I their votes. Y'all, I was bullied by the people who were supposed to. Come on now. And it didn't stop with them. When I got in high school, my friends, my circle, my tribe, they told me, girl, you got chicken legs. Your calf's small. They nicknamed me Guts because I was much slimmer. But I still had guts. It didn't go anywhere. Whoever said that sticks and stones may break my bones, girl, but words would never hurt me. They weren't telling the truth. I was quite offended by being the butt of people's jokes all the time. But I didn't let that stop me. I kept going. I kept rising. And ladies, I want you all to know that we're going to have to accept some hard facts when we're dealing with people. Everybody is not going to like you. They are not rooting for your success. As a matter of fact, they are secretly hoping. But we got a destination to get to, don't we? And it don't matter whether they on board or not. We are going places. And that's my story. It's not unique. I bet if I went around this room and I asked each and every one of you about a traumatic experience in your life, you could tell me. But despite all the hardships that you went through, the pain and the suffering, if you get nothing else out of this session today, ladies, know that you are loved, you are valued, you are seen, you are enough. And I just would like for you all to just indulge me just a little bit. And I have this mirror that I would just like to pass around, and I want you to look in it and tell me something that you love about yourself. This is a safe place in here, so you don't have to worry about anything. We are our sister's keeper. And to just make you feel comfortable, I'll go first. I love that you are charismatic and you can adapt in any situation.
I love my gap teeth because it takes me back to my African heritage.
I know that I have the courage to come out here and show myself, although I'm older than everybody in this whole conference.
I love that I am an empath, sometimes to a fault, but I feel for others. I love that despite all the challenges that life has took me through, I am resilient.
I love that I am capable of doing even the hardest things.
I love the fact that I never give up.
I love the way I always find a way.
I'm sorry.
Well, 20 years ago, I would have never talked in the mirror like this. Now look, I have a style like nobody else, and nobody has an eye like mine. Okay. Why would I follow her?
So even though I dye my hair, I love the gray hair because the wisdom is now upon me and I can impart that on others.
I love that I can make myself laugh in any situation.
I love my smile, and I love making others happy with the smile I give.
Hey girl. I love that you are a go-getter, you are just amazing, you're resilient and soft all at the same time.
Thank you.
I love that you are authentic. I love that you have found your purpose. And I love that you ride with God like no other.
I love that I love sometimes too much, but I love that about myself, and I don't want to change that. I also love that I have worked through some adversities, and at times that I wanted to give up, that God has kept me all this time.
I love that I am evolving and learning to love me, and that I'm allowing people to see who I truly am.
I love the fullness in my nose and in my lips. I am able to accept it now fully. I am beautiful.
Haven't we been through some things? We sure have. But guess what? You are all survivors. You are all overcomers. You all have an inner peace in you that will allow you to tell your victory story. And I don't even have to go into detail, but I can imagine that if I said these things, somebody in the room has experienced child abuse, perhaps homelessness, divorce, codependent issues, abandonment issues, but y'all still thebomb.com. Don't you ever forget that. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. If they do, you run far away from them as possible because they mean you no good. You want to be around people who are going to pour into you, who are going to lift you up and encourage you. You need purpose pushers.